This is gonna be the crappiest unboxing experience that you'll ever seen. So, I bought this earlier today. It's a tactic deck or whatever. I don't know the translation to English exactly, like what they call it. But from what I've seen so far, they tend to translate things very literally from English to Indonesian. So I think it's like, yeah, tactic deck kind of set. Yeah. For Meowscarada EX, which, yeah, I don't really want to get into like this hellhole. But look, Meowscarada is my favorite Pokemon. He is my son, and I will protect him at all costs. Or honestly, he will protect me at all costs. He's a nice he's a nice boy. He's a nice little boyos. I love Meowscarada a normal amount. He is my ace in my team. I freaking love him, and that's why I spend a lot of money in this. For Indonesian, yeah, I don't know how it is priced over there in the Western countries or any other countries really, but it's relatively pricey in here. Yeah, but I just really want my boyo, and I got some extra stuff, so extra cash. So you know what? Why not, right? I bought it, so it's like a set with the card. Fudge. Yeah, the cards. There are 60 cards in this one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they set it here like, yeah, 60 cards. One deck, 60 cards. I was honestly a little torn. I kind of want the special edition for the Pokemon Horizon anime. That also, you know, it has Sprigatito, so good enough for me, right? And also it has like that really funky big ass what is that again? Cart. It's at that point it's a whole fucking it's like this big. I think it's not like a little bit like, yeah, a little bit more like, yeah, but it's pretty damn big, alright. But I chose this one because this one has like, yeah, the entire thing, and I also want to learn how to play to actually play the TCG too. So I bought this one. This one has not just the cards, but also a tactic guide for this deck. And then also like the damage points here, damage indicator thing that I think you just popped out like that. I don't want to lose it knowing me. So for now, I'm just gonna keep it like this. I don't have people to play with just yet, so you know. Yeah, there are these like damage indicator stuff. It's kind of scary to look at like the 100 points, because I do know how to play the TCG, but like I know it from playing not the TCG Pocket, you younglings, but from the GBA game, the GBA TCG game, and you know, the HP back then, it's not that high. It's not that high. So seeing the modern cards nowadays really scare me. Cause what the hell do you mean? What do you need 310 HP for? Like, this guy has a 310 HP. I'm just thinking, what do you need all those HP for? As a player back then, why is it so scary? Like, what? Also look at the damage, 100 plus. But if the enemy, I'm pretty sure, if I translate this right, if the enemy Pokemon has damage, so it has been damaged, the damage on this boy gets plus 120. And also, did you notice this? This bozo here only need like 2 points of like, yeah, the normal energy. 2 of the normal energy. Hang on, I haven't put the one. Yeah. So I think like, yeah, it's just like, it's such a cheap Like, yeah, but the damage is like, yeah, if the enemy is already damaged at 220 in one turn. Nuts! Back in my days, that kind of damage is stupid. I don't know the meta for TCG right now though, so yeah, it's yeah, this guy, the deck, and then the strategy guide, and also here the big boy here. It's a playmat, a pretty shitty one, but I appreciate it nonetheless. You know. Okay, well, it's okay. It's okay. It's, better than nothing, right? So anyway, with that out of the way, let's get to the most exciting part. Probably, I don't know. This thing's not randomized. I'm pretty sure it's already like, yeah. There's not really an indicator that it's randomized in the like, yeah, in the box thing here. And like usually like, oh yeah, random pack, the Pokemon you get my fairy, yada yada yada. I see a line of like, yeah, the kinda asserting here, but it doesn't seem to be working that way. Oh god. Oh god, this, like I said, I did say this. I'm no liar here. I keep my promises. I think, I hope that, yeah, this is gonna be the most janky, what is that again, like, unboxing that you'll ever see in the entirety of YouTube. I am just here. I won't do this much in the future. I just want to share this joy because this is my boy. This is my special boy, Meowscarada. This is my son. It's just that. Look at that. Oh my fucking god. Look at these. Oh my god. It's shiny and pretty. Look at my son. Oh my god, it's actually my son. 3 of these. Oh my god. I don't need to gamble. I don't want the gambling addiction. I just want the cards. I just want the cool shit. That's what my son. There's also like they sell like the Charizard pack at the like, yeah, and but I'm like, no, Charizard got nothing on my boy. Okay. There's also a Zarude. I don't know how to pronounce. Yeah. Let me just read this. I can't just read this and like use this skill to, yeah, because it's in Indonesian. I have to translate it first. I really hate that they have to translate, like, okay, fine, you can like translate the description, but you don't need to translate the skill too. It feels so awkward. They didn't do that in this one though. It's like still bouquet magic and a scratch nail. But this one is just like, yeah, what the fuck is lompat berpindah? What is that again? Like, moving leap? What the? I don't get it. This attack also give enemy the 30 damage. Give 30 damage to one enemy, one bench Pokemon, one enemy's bench Pokemon, and weakness and resistance don't apply for 1 leaf energy. 30 damage. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't sound much, but for me who play like the old one, it scares me once again. Because from what I remember from back then, that is stupid. I remember 40 damage was scary. 30 and a 30-40 of bench Pokemon for 1. Nuts. And Jungle Rage. For if Pokemon, enemy like active Pokemon is a free Pokemon, whatever the fuck does that mean? I don't follow TCG stuff much. Even after like, I do play TCG Pocket, but I played TCG Pocket. I don't play anymore, but yeah. And yeah, it's just stupid, god, horrifying. I'm gonna put you here. Don't deserve the top spot over here. This is the top spot for my son. I know you're I don't know, legendary, mythical. I don't even know what is the status, you know. I don't keep up with whatever's going on in Sun and Moon. So, whatever. Now this. Sprigatitos. Sprigatitos are so... Oh god. Look at its silly eyes. Look at this little guy. How could he... Oh. Oh, I love him. Just energy from deck. No, I just realized, like, do I have... Oh, I do get energy cards, yeah. I was wondering about that. Yay. You know, the energy cards, energy tokens, they are represented with, like, yeah, circular kind of thing in, like, all the games, like the PC, like the GB one and the mobile one. So I'm a little bit confused when, like, yeah, when I see, like, yeah, it's, like, on the form of the cards. My brain's still thinking of it as, like, these circular things that just you physically attach to this and this, but, like, yeah, not, like, in the form of rectangular cards. I just love silly little tokens. What can I say? I have goblin brain. I have goblin brains, so like, yeah, 60. Yeah. Not to, like, yeah, yeah. Not too bad, honestly. Like this, like the cards here, like the skill standpoint. This sounds great, but as someone who, you know, again, I don't keep up with the meta, so I don't know if it's actually great or not, or is that a standard, and I'm just like a fool. I'm a boomer, I'm sorry, what can I say? And then, Floragato. Ah, you majestic bean. Look at that boy. Seed Bomb, 30, and then Magic Whip. Switch active Pokemon, enemies, opponents active Pokemon to their bench Pokemon. Ooh, neat. But also, yeah, the cost is so fucking, yeah. It's pretty good to have, like, yeah, get, like, to energy there, to energy, the basic energy from deck. And, like, yeah, I think if I get that right, it's like, yeah, I can pick, like, the 2 energy, from my deck, and then just do, and then just put that on, like, I just get it, yeah. Indonesian is a little bit tricky, and, like, yeah, oh, look at that back. Oh, I get how people get addicted to this stuff. It's so nice to just, like, hold the physical, like, yeah. I don't want to pay for, like, the TCG pocket. No. If I were to pay, I'm going to pay for my son. I'm going to pay for physical cards. They're just nicer, even though I don't know how to play it properly. Especially with the current climate of the meta or whatever. I don't know. Also, one thing that deterred me from, like, playing TCG is the shuffling. I generally do not know how to shuffle cards. I've been watching, like, this magician and, like, on YouTube shorts though that do, like, card tricks and whatnot. It kind of teaches me how to, like, how to shuffle cards too, so, like, that's neat. I don't know what's a standardized, like, card shuffle for, like, for the TCG. Is there, like, something like that? Yeah, I don't know what it's called. And, like, this one, Shaman. I like you, just not as much as my son. I'm sorry. 1-point dive. I'm just instead of I don't maybe some people are like, yeah, like, appreciate the art more. Yeah, I am appreciating the art, but I am also, you know, like, fascinated by, like, the skills. And, like, again, I'm no player. I'm an old guy who only play, like, so I watched some video about, like, power creep and, like, Pokemon TCG, and I mean, honestly, seeing some of these cards, yeah, it's like the beginner deck too. It's pretty good, so I'm just wondering, you know, this attack gives 3-point dive, gives 60 damage to one EX/V Pokemon in opponent's bench. Yeah, and again, resistance and like, doesn't really matter. But like, just sound like, but for 1 energy, dang good. But the HP is a bit squishy, this guy. And then back kick, 50 damage. Nice, whatever. Not really anything much remarkable. Down you go with Zarude. This, I'm taking way too much time probably from like saying all that. Maybe I'm just gonna like just give you the highlight of the months that I'm actually like, I'm a little bit confused on this one. This is a fucking Alakazam, but it's considered a basic card. Why is it considered a basic card? How is it considered a basic card? Is it not an Alakazam? Is Alakazam not an evolve? Why? How? The TCG players are definitely gonna like smash me, but like if anyone even watch this long, especially if you're really into TCG, TCG. I got things confused. PGC and TCG, whatever. I'm confused. Is a good summary for this video or my channel in general. Well, our channel, but like the others are not confused with their content. Me, I'm very confused. My headmates really get their shit together. I don't. That's what happens when you put a literal fucking baby as the host of the system. I don't know. Like, not really a literal baby, but like technically I'm still like what? 2 years old at best? Not even 2. My birthday is in May. Thanks, Spoon. Yeah, nothing like that. I'm just nothing really that much birthday or like that. 24 each, like yeah. But basic Pokemon card for like 130 HP, but not too bad. Not too bad like attack. Crazy shit, right? And there you go. Fudge. You can't even see this like this file, so I don't know what makes me so worried. 2 Bidoofs. To Bibarrel. Well, how do you folks pronounce this guy's name? Bibarrel? I don't know. And then these are like the item stuff. Energy restore kind of thing. I'm gonna put it here. Hyper Rod, I guess. Hyper Rod. This is kinda crazy. God, like you can just. What do you mean you can just like get like at almost 3 I think it's either like 3 off the like these like either Pokemon 3 off Pokemon and energy, basic energy from trash. From like the trash, so it's like the discard deck, I guess. The discard pile, I guess. I seriously don't understand why they go through all that trouble like translating and then just still like go like from like trash and whatever that trash and so like discard pile is a thing and like it has like everything except for the things that it's just so random. I don't get it. Whoever translate the Indonesian cards, look, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, okay? You probably work hard, but god damn it, that's what deterred me from actually buying the cards because I don't like the Indonesian version, like at all. Use at most 2 Pokemon cards, basic Pokemon cards with 70 HP or less from on deck, and then put it on bench. After that, shuffle deck. Yeah, there are quite a lot of these. So I'm guessing from all of these, like this is to definitely to like to get Sprigatito set up. Sprigatito has 60 HP. precisely. I think Shaman there have like 70 HP exactly. Yeah. So to kind of like set to kind of like that. Ultra Ball. I don't know if they have this back then. I generally do not know. I don't remember much. I'm gonna play it, but like it's been a while. This card can be used if if players draw two card card. What the fuck is that like cards on hands? Two hands. Like if you're gonna say trash, why don't you say hands? It's probably easier to just say that. Hands to like to trash. And not that, pick one Pokemon card from on deck, show to enemy, and then show to enemy. I was supposed to like show to enemy like what the Pokemon that you get that you pick, or like your whole deck at the moment right now that you're about to shuffle. I don't fucking know. After that, shuffle deck. That's Indonesian is tough. Again, I didn't remember the first time the first few months that I become the host. I did not understand Indonesian very well, so things were a little bit tough. Life was a little bit tough for a while. Rare candies, I guess, like that. This for like evolving to stage 2. So like so I guess the strategy is essentially that getting Sprigatito to the field as quick as possible, and then getting to set up for Meowscarada as quickly as possible. Especially because Meowscarada's damage is so fucking stupid. What do you mean? Even if Laragata is already like pretty good on that. Yeah. Switch Pokemon, like switching your active to your bench. I don't know, bug catching set. 7 from like bug catching set. It's not familiar to me, honestly. I'm just saying, like I'm just highlighting the ones that are familiar to me mostly. Experience share. For every time active Pokemon got KO'd, player can have like can get like energy like that's neat. Ooh, the Iono cards. I've heard some stuff about this card. I think if I remember correctly, I've heard some stuff about Iono card. I don't know which Iono card though is the thing. If anyone wanna like two players shuffle hands, and then hands down facing down, and turn them back to the deck, and then like I get how this could be like a pretty important one in meta, especially if you aiming for like a very specific Pokemon like Pokemon at deck. Like I've watched some of the TCG from like the World Championships and all that. I still don't really get what's going on. Not fully, but more or less. I think I get why. Oh yeah, supporter and items are two different. Like right? Yeah, I still get that. Yay! Professor Research. I've also heard of this card. A little bit. Yeah. Discard all hands to discard pile, then pick 7 cards from on top like And I recognize some of these cards, so maybe I'm not too out of the loop from like the everything. Arvin? What are you? Arvin? Like Arvin and the Chipmunks, for God's sake. Why are we like perfectly good name? You can just say Arvin. It's not too hard to say. Arvin is my fucking neighbor. Choose item and Pokemon 2. Pick item Pokemon 2 from 1 each, and like pretty simple. Yeah. Sporter. Oh, for God's sake. This card is not worthy of mentioning. Fuck you, Getsis. Fuck you. Also, who the hell named their son like fucking Natural Harmonia Gropius? It's not. Maybe that's why his name in Japanese is a gay cheese, which is a gay cheese, which is like sounds eerily close to gay cheese. Guy like that cannot name yeah. Oh, this is a new one. I haven't seen like stadium cards before. I've never seen that. That's interesting. To all two players for one time to like yeah the card so it's pretty much just you get it. The strategy for this one is like yeah just getting the Pokemon, getting the core of the deck in, and just like yeah, this alone is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is almost like 1/3 of the entire this entire set. That's all the cards that we have. I love this so much. Like look at it. I love this. I have no regrets. Let me just. I know I don't need to like make this too pretty or whatever. But yeah. The gay cheese cards are staying in the very back. I hate you. I hate you for everything that you did. Who needs mean rivals when your fucking villain is tried to murder a child multiple times? Who needs that? You know. Ah, poor Nate. Nate's gonna have fucking PTSD after that. I swear to God. You ever wonder what he will think if how he will react if he was there around that time. From that time that thing happened. God. Ignorance is a blessing, as the people say. So this is a strategy guide. I can't read you the entire thing because honestly I don't want to, because it hurts, because I don't want to translate the entire thing like that. This deck, this tactic deck is a very strong deck that can help you quickly enjoy the game of the Pokemon TCG game competitively. But to use it expertly from the beginning is quite tricky. So tricky. Let's master this and whatever. Meowscarada EX deck is a deck that fights by adding damage token to opponent's arena and to control those damage tokens. In the beginning of the game, your target is like I said, the strat is essentially to put multiple Meowscarada EX to the arena, and in the end of the game, to control the damage tokens and I wonder, can that be wait, I think from this kind of angle, yeah, this is active Pokemon. I thought it was it would be so fucking broken if that broken from my perspective, you can just do that from bench. So put 3, so you can just put 3 here, bouquet magic, and you see bouquet magic, so, discard energy, and then discard energy, and then and then put that. So I guess I get why why they need 12 entire freaking basic energy, because I guess that's a strat. You just put the tokens and then go kaboom, essentially. God, I love it when I love that strategy in Star Rail too. I think I'm starting to see a pattern here. Oh no. See, deal. It can deal huge damage to the opponents. Yeah, no shit. 220 damage is insane. But Alakazam is apparently a pretty core important for this. I think it's cool that they give the strategy, but I don't even know like the basic. I guess they do include like the QR code for like for everyone to anyone wanna know how to play TCG. I remember watching the thing in the Pokemon channel in the English version. Imagine my shock when I hear the voice of Zach Aguilar narrating the whole thing. To use like bull items, so essentially like use bull items, you know, and then strengthen bench, which is honestly these three are like such a basic like advice, but I mean if you're like a complete beginner it's really neat. But yeah, it's like very, you know, very obvious. Like use the ball item. Use ball item to get, you know, because the strat, like I said before, you know, essentially, and then like strengthen the Pokemon in bench, because if it's only one Pokemon, that's like it's only one Pokemon. You only rely on like pull your eggs and only one basket. If that Pokemon gets knocked out, you're a little bit fucked. Which is kind of obvious. Like it's not really for beginners, right? Yeah. And then, you know, use your trait, like, you know, use your trait strategically. Like in every game you need to do that, you know. Like you just like no shit, you have to like sometimes you need to retreat, retreat, and you know, like retreat and like switch wisely and all that. In this game, and then like last one is like my enemy is unable to get the right amount enough. What is that again? What the fuck is a point card though? I don't know. Memasukkan Pokemon yang mau lawan yang dapat mengambil satu lembar kamu, maka pemain dapat membuat harus mengalahkan 4 Pokemon untuk menang. So it's essentially I was wondering what the fuck is a point card? Oh, like the prize thing. This thing is also not completely like that though. This thing's not just a map. This thing also have a lot of things written on it, like important guides or whatever. You know, important guides of like the how to play the game and whatever to make it really clear. And then still, why the fuck do you have to call it trash? If you have to like still have to be like you can say attack or like prize is a just if it's too long for you, some of these things, if like this card file is too long, let's shorten it to trash, shorten it to hands, shorten it to bench, to prize or whatever. It enraged me, truly. But anyway, that's the entire thing. That's the entirety of this silly, quite frankly, a little bit stupid, whatever, unboxing and whatnot of like this thing. I am so tired. They have been so tiring, man. And I'm sorry for the low quality because honestly I'm recording this on impulse, but I guess that's just how I usually record now that I think about it again. Look, we're here just to have fun. Us having fun, not necessarily for other people. Oh god, sorry, apologies, but I hope that you guys do enjoy this if you've watched this far to whatever is this whole mess. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Zenless Zone Zero update then, yeah?